What are you seeing from the linebacker room so far? I mean, you have vet additions yourself, Sanborn, but youth like Marist and Damone.
Yeah, no, we definitely got a good group. We're a close-knit group, and I think we're all coming along. Everybody in that room can play. I think the young guys that you mentioned, like Damone, Marist, those guys are making plays, coming out here, taking the details from the classroom to the field. So it's been good, man. It's been good competition, and I'm just loving it.
Can you talk about the benefit of having your DC also a linebackers coach?
Nah, man, it's like a linebacker's dream, honestly. Every day we go into the meeting room, he's always in the back of the room. He's working on the game plan. Then every once in a while, he nudges into the meeting and puts his little input. And so, he's always coaching us hard. If you ever look at our individual drills, he's always over there, right there with us. So, like I said, man, it's a linebacker's dream. He's a guy that he's extremely hard on the linebackers, and I think as a player you appreciate that.
What's impressed you most about Donovan Ezeiruaku as a rookie coming in?
Oh, man, he's just so eager to learn. I think every day he's coming out here trying to get better. He has the mentality to come out here and get better, and I think, as far as, his physical traits, he has everything he needs to be successful in the league. He plays physical. He has great get-off. And then, it comes with the mindset of just trying to come out here and get better. So I think, that's what people are seeing on tape. He's been playing some really good ball.
It looked like it looks like Schottenheimer had the shells ready for y'all midway through, but he kept the pads on.
Oh, man, I love it, man. Being a backer, I wish we could be in pads every day of the week. So, I think, everybody on the team came together and decided we want to stay in pads. And it just shows you the character of this team. We're just trying to get better every day, come out here and just take advantage of all the opportunities.
What did you see on the play with Jake Ferguson down in the red zone?
We was in a cover 2 scheme. That kind of started off to my left, so I was expanding, and I had the back pulling me out. So I was kind of expanding to my outermost of my zone, and then seeing him come back. It's kind of concept that you get a lot in the red zone, where they'll try to expand 2 out to get you out, and then try to bring something back across the middle. And so I kind of was anticipating that, and just got back to it. So I got to keep my teammate up on that, but
Is it one of those where it's kind of hard to hold off, maybe a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it is, man, because down there in the red zone, everything happens fast. Just trying to be on it quick. There's not a lot of space, not a lot of room. Not really moving backwards, moving lateral. So, yes, it's pretty tough.
Is it hard though? I mean, even though it's bang bang, when you see a guy go down, you're like.
Yeah, man, no, for sure. For my teammate, yeah. And I mean, if it's a guy on the other team, I care less. But I mean, for my teammate, for sure. I mean, Fergie's a guy that's contributed a lot for the team. He's going to contribute a lot this year. So I think, for me, myself, it's hard when you see what happened to a teammate. So you just try to apologize and keep pushing.
You know the things that you do well going into this season.
Yep.
What's one of the biggest things you're looking to improve upon and put on film this year?
I think just continuing to show the complete package as far as pass rush, pass coverage, run game. I think, coming into it, I'm just trying to improve on just the play recognition and just really seeing the game from a big eye view. A lot of times I feel like when you're a young player, you go out there and it's kind of like this. And I think, over the years I've been able to gain experience and been able to, see things abroad as I'm going through things, making checks, making calls, and just seeing the game from a broad point of view. So that's something that every day I'm out here trying to improve on, even walk through, even in practice. I kind of have my own little process that I go through as I get the play call, get the close call out, and kind of see the things that I'm looking for on a play in and play out basis. So, that's always a daily progress of trying to get better at that.
With Micah, we've heard that he's taken a lot of time to go out of his way, try and work
Yeah.
with guys one-on-one, give them advice. Behind the scenes, what does that look like?
Oh, man, he's locked in, man. He's actually my locker mate in there. So, he's right there next to me every day. He's in every meeting. He's a tremendous player. It says a lot that he's been here going throughout this process, because I can only imagine that's a tough process. But no, he's definitely been, helping the guys on the D-line. And, me and him had a couple conversations here and there as he go out through this process, so it's been good.
I know it's only been so long you've been with him on this team, but
Yeah.
what stands out about his leadership? I know that's been a real focus, he said.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, he's here. He's a lot of players, a lot of guys wouldn't even be here in his situation. So, he's here, trying to stay around the guys and just trying to let this thing work itself out.
Looking ahead to the preseason game when you have a young guy like a Shamar or even like a Buddy who's been in the league a few years and had a lot of playing time, what do you want to see from them? What's the thing that they need to show in the preseason to earn the trust of coaches and teammates?
I think it's just going out there and playing free. In the preseason, people aren't showing a lot. You know, the schemes are kind of vanilla in a sense. You know, you're not really showing your playbook. So I just think it's just going out there playing free. You know, getting into those base calls, showing that you have mastered those calls, and getting out there and just flying around, coming downhill, playing physicality, and just getting after the ball. So I think that's really what you kind of want to see in the preseason.